Hey YouTube, today we're discussing how I make over $20 per hour consistently doing gig work on UberEats Doordash, Grubhub shipped.
Hey you, don't you worry about a thing. Oh no, every day is just a brand new start.
Today is Tuesday, it's 2 o'clock. This is normally when it's the slowest. So I'm going to show you guys how I still make over $20 an hour even when it's low and what my strategy is. Alright, so I already dropped off my first delivery. I'll put that on the screen for you. Just got my second offer. I'm gonna head to the pickup now. Alright, let's go. Alright, but I already got another order. I should already be on the way to the restaurant. I don't never do shit at work. I'll put the next offer on the screen. And now we on our way to the restaurant. Update y'all soon. Alright, so we just picked up that Chick-fil-A order. Now we're going to head over to the customer. We should be able to complete these 2 deliveries well under an hour. And that'll be over 20 bucks, so that'll be a good start. Alright, so the strategy I recommended, and you're going to want to look for orders that pay over $7 and that are under 7 miles away. That's like the minimum threshold. Ideally, you're going to want to look for $8 orders under 6 miles, but some markets aren't as busy, so you might want to look for $7 under 7 miles. The logic behind that is normally you could complete those orders under 20 minutes. You do 3 of those in an hour, and that's $21 minimum. So that's the strategy. I'm on my way to the second drop off now. Alright, quick shift update. We did drop off that third order. That third order was 8 miles, which did take me a little further away from my work zone than I wanted. But I do have multiple work zones, and that brought me to one of my secondary work zones. So as soon as I dropped off that order, I went to my secondary work zone and I was able to get a nice quick 4th order. So I'll put that on the screen for you. I already dropped off that order, and then I went to my main work zone. I'm currently waiting for my 5th order. It's about 3:30 now, so this is when it's going to be the slowest. Got to be patient. I do have orders coming in now, so I'm going to turn off this update, check out the orders, get back to you soon. Alright, so that order that just came in was actually a decent one. I think it was like 10 bucks, 10 miles. I wouldn't have taken it besides the fact that it is going to one of my secondary work zones, and it is 3:30, so this is when it's the slowest. Just want to stay busy. Alright, just finished that order. I had to get gas really quick, so leaving the gas station now. You can kind of see it in the background there. As I was getting gas, I did get an order. It's only like $5.50, but it was under 2 miles. So I figured might as well take it to keep me busy. So I'm heading to pick up now. I'll update you shortly. So we dropped off that order, and then we started heading back to our main work zone. The order we just did, I had to wait 10 minutes for them to finish making it, so that kind of made the order a dud. I mean, I wanted it to be quick, but it was a funny order, so I guess just gotta look at the silver lining. This is actually someone I delivered to before. The drop-off details are pretty funny too, not just the name. I was kind of tempted to drive across the backyard, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so as soon as I headed towards my main work zone, I got a $30 offer for 2 deliveries. Now this is a pretty far trip. It's not really going to any of my work zones. It is close enough to one of my secondary work zones where I'm able to make this work. So after I drop off this order, I'll go to my secondary work zone. Alright, so work got pretty busy there. I did drop off that $30 order. A couple minutes after that, I got a Grubhub order, a pretty good Grubhub order. I'll put that on the screen now, the details. Then I got a Uber order, a pretty good Uber order. Put that on the screen now. I took care of both of those. And that was really good. I made $50 for that hour. I made $30 the hour before that, so that's $80 for 2 hours. That's $40 for the last 2 hours, which is really good. That's double what I was trying to do for this video. So after I dropped off those 6 orders for the $80, I did head back towards my house. I was ready to call it a night. And then as I was getting closer to home, I got a good order. I'll put that on the screen for you now. So I'm going to take care of this order, and I'll probably head home. It's getting late. I made enough money today. I want to spend time with my lady. I'll update y'all soon. Alright, so we just dropped off that last order. Just to recap quickly, we worked about 6 hours today, and we made about $140. I have to get the final numbers. I'll put the final numbers on the screen for you, for the exact numbers. But overall, we made just under $25 per hour, I believe. So we did make our $20 per hour, which we were aiming for. So that's great. I hope you guys learned from this video. If you have any questions or requests, feel free to put them down in the comments there. I'll be sure to check them out. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. And we'll see you again next time. Take care, guys.